And hello everybody, welcome back to another Plummy video this week. In this video we'll be setting up for the month of May. If you like this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends that I'm posting a new Plummy video every single Sunday. And they should totally tune in for more. For this month's theme and color, I'm going for red as opposed to pink like last month, and the theme will be roses. Going into this theme for the month, I was very hesitant because roses are like the most complicated flower to draw, but after this monthly spread, I am so good at drawing roses. Like the amount of roses I had to draw for my mood tracker and my monthly planner setup, so many. Like I remember doing this cover page, which is not even centered, which made me really upset, but it took me so long to draw out and figure out how to do it right that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna center it in Photoshop later. I'm not gonna erase this masterpiece. And it's so funny because coloring it here now, it was so quick. And I was like, oh, maybe I should have centered it then. I don't know. But I remember first putting the red outline and then trying to use a different red Crayola Super tip so that you would still see the outline, but the actual flower would be a different color. But that wasn't working out at all, so then I had to outline the entire flower with my micron pen and then go back and just softly color the petals and stuff together. I kind of liked the white popping out a little bit, so I decided to continue with that theme with the leaves with one Crayola Super tip, a micron pen, and then leaving some white in the middle. Moving on to the actual monthly setup, this is what I mean by now I'm so good at drawing roses, because I decided to do, when I was scrolling Pinterest, I saw a lot of roses used as like background patterns, and I thought I would emulate that in the monthly spread, so I decided to make a pattern with the roses. And first I did a lot of large roses, but there was a lot of empty white space, so then I did a lot of smaller roses, and that took forever. And then I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to outline this all over again with my micron pen. Maybe I should have just winged it while filming. And then I had to outline it again with my Crayola Super tip, but as you can see here, I kind of got tired and gave up and just scribbled some red over the petals. I did go back in later and actually outline them properly with my Crayola red Super tip afterwards, because I was kind of disappointed with myself that I got lazy. But you know, it added a cool effect to it, right? So then I put the days of the week with my, I believe it was my Staedtler Fineliner, and then I went back in to color in all the leaves with my Crayola Super tip, and that is after outlining them with my micron pen. And then I went ahead and wrote the month of May on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, and then I outlined my calendar for the month. And I actually really like this calendar. I like how this page turned out. In reality, it's a lot more pink because I used a lot more pinkish reds, which made it really pretty, but my theme is red. So just pretend that this is a very red Crayola Super tip. It came out a lot more peachy after I saw the whole thing together. But this is one of my favorite monthly setups. I thought it looked really nice. And then I flipped the page for my mood tracker and realized I had to go through that entire thing again of drawing out all the roses and outlining them all. But I told myself, just do it, because right now you don't have to color them. Because I will be coloring them later throughout the month with my key that I made at the bottom of the page. So I went ahead and outlined all of them with my micron pen, and then I did color in the leaves. That way there would be some color in this page, because you know I don't like it when I leave my mood tracker empty and white in the beginning of the month. I can't handle that. I have to have some sort of color in it. But by this point I was really good. I am now officially really good at making roses. So my recommendation for you is, if you find if you know of something that you think is going to be really hard to draw, make it the theme for the month so that you have to force yourself to practice drawing that, whatever it is, and then you'd be really good at it, and then you'd overcome something. You'd overcome something that you felt was restraining you, and now you'd be an expert at it. So then for the final page of my monthly setup, it's my notes page, and I just added little doodles of roses on both the corners. I wish I had my side view for this shot, but my camera SD card ran out of storage, and it was either film another day when my SD card was empty or just have this over the head shot, which I went with the over the head shot if you didn't notice. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wrote the actual word notes with my Staedtler Fineliner, and I was done. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and tell your friends that I post a new Plan Me video every single Sunday. Of course, an airplane has to be flying over me at this very moment. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for close-up shots of all my weekly spreads and monthly spreads. I hope you like this month's theme. Stay tuned for the following Sundays to see more roses, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!